everyone, welcome back to Woods Sports Gaming. Before we dive into the action, a quick note. All the incredible gameplay, visuals, and music you're about to see in this video are the property of Ncaa Sports and their talented artists. We're just here to enjoy the ride and share the excitement with you. Alright, let's get to it. Coach Woods and our Northern Iowa Panthers have been on an absolute tear, climbing to a fantastic 4-1 record. After a hard-fought road victory against Delaware, now the challenge continues as we hit the road once more to face another tough American Conference opponent, the Villanova Wildcats. The question on everyone's mind is, can this electrifying rush offense, led by the phenomenal Owens, keep this winning streak alive? We're talking about a team that's been absolutely dominant on the ground, and Owens himself is putting up Heisman Trophy-worthy numbers, with over 700 rushing yards already. He's a true force to be reckoned with. Can he and the rest of the nation-leading rushing attack power the Panthers to their 5th consecutive win? This is more than just a game. It's a testament to the hard work and dedication Coach Woods has instilled in this team. We've seen incredible plays, clutch moments, and a relentless drive to succeed. Get ready for another thrilling matchup as our Panthers aim to prove they're a legitimate contender. Let's see if they can bring home another victory. Thanks for joining us for this exciting journey. If you're enjoying the gameplay and want to see more, feel free to follow along.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man cover.
Yard line.
Red 18! Red 18!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Oh, they're after it! Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board. To get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing right. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Simmons. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a heat. Quarterback extends the play. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely try. Absolutely. Lead is 6 in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 10 over Toledo. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the running back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the ground, it's Owens. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And the big game.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Finds his man. It's Payne. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run. Talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st.
And he plows his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Brown will throw it. Gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job, not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
They booted it away on fourth down. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
The corner route is a very difficult route to cover. It's difficult because the receiver pushes up the brakes really quickly to the sideline.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Let's go. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it on the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it in the middle. It's Overton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able...
Oh, he's got some space. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking for a gap. It's Owens.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Finds a spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. 6th play of the drive coming up. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the ropes? Warner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half.
Let's go, break.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that halftime report. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Carter. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Okay, ready?
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
That thing was down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. No big secret what they're trying to do here. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
You know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone.
The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
The extra point is up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 18 to Louisiana Tech. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off-play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and it's to be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
On the ground, it's Owens. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now on first down from the 43. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Going to the run, it's Owens. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time will have the lead now to try to hold it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time to push the ball down the field. Third down play from the gun. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm